This one's from 1968, which was for me an excellent year. Perfect year. It was, it was the year that I was basically when I got my big break and knew that I was going to be able to do this for a living. And it was like walking through a door and the rest of my life was on the other side of it. Essentially, I was discovered by the Beatles. It was a really just a fairy tale kind of storybook kind of break, showbiz break. I had very little luck getting my music heard on this side of the Atlantic. I had a band in New York City called The Flying Machine, and that had pretty much crashed and burned. And I had gone home to North Carolina to lick my wounds a little bit and figure out what to do next. My folks were getting tired of seeing me sit around the house, I think, and so I talked them into buying me a ticket to visit a friend who had moved to London. And it wasn't meant to be any kind of a career move. I did take my guitar and some songs, but shortly after I got there, I met these people who were really, they were so encouraging and about the music, and they urged me to make a demo, offered to take it around, shop it around to whoever they might be able to find in the music business. One thing led to another, and it came to the attention of Peter Asher. Peter was, he was to be my producer and manager for many years, but at that point, as luck would have it, he had just taken a position as head of A&R. That's responsible for signing new talent at Apple Records, the Beatles' brand new record label. So I was at the right place at the right time, and yeah, it was a huge Beatles fan. Peter got me an audition with Paul McCartney and George Harrison, and I was like a chihuahua on methamphetamine. I wish I could remember it. I can't. The whole decade's gone. But I'm pretty sure I had a good time. But anyway, so I knew how lucky I was. I was this huge Beatles fan, and I was surrounded by this holy host of my absolute idols. They were making the White Album. I was recording in the same studio when they weren't using it, and but in spite of knowing that I was the luckiest human alive in history ever, I also realized I was just a kid, and I was a long way away from home, and I was increasingly homesick. So in spite of my good fortune, I wrote this homesick song. This next one. In my mind, I'm born in Carolina. Can you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? He's just like a friend of mine, hit me from behind. Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she is a silver sun, best walk her way and watch it shine. Watch her, watch the morning come. Silver tear appearing out of the line, crying, and I'm going to Carolina in my mind. There ain't no doubt and no one's mind that loves the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. Hey baby, the sky's on fire. I'm dying, and I'm going to Carolina in my mind.
friend of mine, taking from behind till I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Dark inside and late last night, I think we might have heard the highway calling. Geese in flight and dogs that bite. Yes, and signs that might be old say I'm going, I'm going, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Till the holy ghost of others stand around me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it looks like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm been gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? I think, can't you just feel the ocean? Oh, it's like a friend of mine taking me from behind. I'll be gone to Carolina in my mind. 'Cause I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Friends, I'm already gone. Well, say nice things about me. Got to carry on without me. I'm gone, 'cause I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Listen, I'm gone to Carolina, yeah. My